Oh man, heading to the bunker. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. All right, from the fairway bunker, let's see how this goes. All right, let's forget about that and set our sights on the green. And this is your third shot. That's too bad. Okay, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. All right, here he comes out of the deep rough. Let's see how he deals with it. All right, let's see how he deals with this beach. Setting up here on the first cut of rough. You have a very long putt ahead of you here. Looking super. Oh man, nice putt. What do you think? Is he going to make this? It's kind of long. And that will drop. And that'll keep you right there at even par. Well, see if you can use the tailwind on this hole. Well done. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. Setting up from 145 yards away. Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. Let's see what his second shot looks like. And they've chosen the pitching wedge. Well, see you later to that ball. Okay, here's his fourth shot. And this putt would take you down to 1 under. Oh. And for the par. Oh, it's going right by the hole. All right, 3 feet to the cup. Yikes, that went right by. And this next one's for his double bogey. And he's gonna head to the clubhouse with the taste of a double bogey in his mouth. Okay, finishing your round with a tap. All right, this short but intense challenge has ended, and you wound up on top of things. Great work. And that's going to do it for us here today. Thank you so much for playing, and we'll see you next time. Hi there and welcome to the game. That is PGA Tour 2K23. I'm assuming you've brought your A game. We are in store for a little bit of stroke play action. We got 3 holes. This should be fun. All right, let us begin. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. Okay, we are in the deep stuff currently. Well done. Back into the fairway. I like it. And here's her second. This is our third shot. Smart shot. And 240 yards to the pin from here. Let's see what he does. Going with the 5-wood on this one. Heading a little bit to the left on the approach. Yeah, this one's your fourth shot. Let's see how she does here. She's got around 165 yards to the pin. And here's their 8-iron. Okay, here's your fifth. And lining up your sixth shot here. Okay, he's in the sand. Let's see if he can get out. Let's see what he does. This is his fourth. And it drops. And this is her fourth shot. And that one drops for the birdie. This one's a 7-footer. This putt's going. That's going to do just nicely. And you are currently 2 over. And they're going with the 5-wood. And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does. This one's heading a little bit to the left. A little wayward on the approach. That's all right, though. And here's his second shot. All right, setting up now in the bunker. Let's see what you got. Well, she got a little test here in the greenside rough. Let's see how she deals with it. Okay, here's your fourth. Ah, no good. This next putt is a par putt for him. And in the hole. And she's lining this one up for par. And that putt will drop. All right, let's tap this in and move to the next. All right, let's see how this next hole is playing. And you are sitting at 4 over on the round. And let's see how he does on this hole. Bunker coming up. Okay, let's go. Pound this one into the fairway. Well, looks like we're going to be in the fairway. Well, this is definitely in the sand. Let's see what goes down for him. And this is her second shot. They've gone with the 7-iron. And this one's about 165 yards out. Come on, get right. All right, nice approach on that one. All right, let's see what he does out of the bunker. She's got 11 feet to the cup. Oh. All right, let's get a birdie and get out of here. What do you say? Oh, no, it's right there. She's got 9 feet to the cup. And as she finishes up her final hole, she'll grab a par. All right, and at the end of his round, he'll sign off with a par. Okay, and today you've managed to drop that par putt on in there on the final hole. Good job. And as this round comes to an end, that'll be 4 over par for you. And that's going to do it for me. My job's done. Hopefully, we'll see you again around here real soon, though. Hello there, and a big fat welcome to PGA Tour 2K23. Wishing you nothing but the best out on the course. We are here to have a bit of quick fun with just 3 holes in this contest. Stroke play are the rules. Let's get this. Swing was a little bit off there. Oh, into the water. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. Okay, they're going with the pitching wedge here. Oop, that one, yeah, that's in the water. Let's see what direction she's going to take on this hole. They are going with the 9-iron on this one. Okay, third shot. Well, he can't hit all the greens. This is his third shot. Okay, greenside sand. Let's see what you have. All right, pretty safe shot. I like it. Playing it cool. We're on the green. That's good. All right, double bogey here. Ooh. 12 feet to the cup for her. For the birdie. All right, now let's set our sights to the next. And you're 3 over on your round. All right, interested to see what you have in store for us here. He's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. He's on the green. Wouldn't call it a great approach by any means, but he's on with a big putt in his near future. Looks like you could have a birdie on this hole. Just a little too much power. This next putt will be for his birdie. Good luck here. 18 feet to the cup. Okay, moving on. She's got a 4-foot putt to go. finishing the hole with a solid putt. Currently 3 over par for the day. All right, here we go. Give it a rip. Let's hit that fairway. Oh yeah, that's a sweet spot there. That's yeah, you launched it. He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole. Not sure where this one's going to end up. And she's in this bunker, I see. Let's see how this goes down. And he's got around 165 yards to go. Maybe a member's bounce to the left. That's safe. Let's see what happens here. This is her third shot. This would take you down to 2 over. No, that's going right by the hole, isn't it? And he's looking at a 17-foot putt. And she sets up for her par putt. Oh my goodness. She's got 5 feet to the cup from here. All right, she'll finish her round up with a bogey today. And ending your round with a par putt. Well done. And at the end of this one, it'll be 3 over for you. And with that, I say goodbye. See you next time.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be covering this week's featured group. What a pairing. These two, they've been going back and forth at each other. There is quite the budding rivalry here.
No kidding, Henny. This player, he seems to have picked out Bubba Watson as the man to beat. That's ambitious.
Luke, you know when you think that you've got a player on the ropes, maybe they're in the middle of the trees, in the middle of a bunker, and you think they've got no shot. And then they do, in fact, put it to 2 feet. And then you're really frustrated. That's Bubba every single time. He's that player.
No, you can't out-Bubba Bubba, can you? There's nothing elementary about this, Watson, is there? Can't wait to see how this rivalry plays out, though. Wonderfully played. Well, you'd have to think this person's got a head full of confidence, Rich, coming off a last start win.
The game is coming easy to this player right now, so no reason not to believe they can't do it again this week.
This one needs to kick left.
And how about that for confidence? Going right at the pin here in the midst of their rivalry with Bubba Watson. Love seeing that sort of play.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Yes, they've made it.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
He's in a share of 10th position. The second at TPC Summerland is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take one club less into this green as it will release down the slope. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
He's got about 140, I'd say.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Needs this to kick a bit left. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here at the second.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Don't give him praise, just look with admiration. That's serious talent. 8 feet to the cup.
This for a birdie run.
Ooh. And that should secure the par on this one. Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. The third hole at TPC Summerland is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. That's tidy. Most golfers these days, Rich, are quite generic style players. It's that hit it as far as you can, knock it on the green, try and hold some putts. But with Bubba Watson, we just got the artist back in the game, didn't we? We had someone who was prepared to do whatever it needed to be to get that ball in the hole. He's just astonishing to watch.
You know, to me, Luke, I think Bubba was born in the wrong era. I think he would have been better served with persimmon woods, balata golf balls, and blades. And I think that he would be an even bigger impact on the game than he currently is, if that's even possible. I watch what he does with the modern equipment, and it's mind-blowing. He's one of the few players, Luke, that I will actually go in the driving range and watch hit golf shots because it is so fun to watch him aim 30 yards left and just try and hit these big sweeping hooks and fades and I mean, it's just unbelievable what he can do with the golf ball. His eye-hand coordination is simply the best in the game.
The fourth at TPC Summerland is a pretty straightaway par 4 measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole, just be accurate on approach.
Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
Well, a little off the target with that one.
Hard to control the distance when you're coming out of the rough.
Oh, yeah, a thing of beauty. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. And let's have one more look at that shot.
Beautifully judged. Great tempo on this chip.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Ouch, that hurts. Okay, time to return to the action. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The fifth at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Opting for the 6-iron. Wow, what happened there? They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Par putt coming up here. It's got a chance. Nicely holed. And for par. And now to Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And you hold it. What a monster.
Oh, that's going to add a little fuel to the fire of this group rivalry, guys. Massive putt.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The sixth at TPC Summerlin is a staking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. Is that what they had in mind?
A bit short with that effort.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. It was pretty straightforward. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. The seventh at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. Oh, that's a high-caliber shot. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up this shot from about 120.
Getting ready to play their third. 3 shots off the lead. Good shot there. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently in 5th place.
Ooh, that almost went down. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
This one will run uphill.
Go in. Oh, how about that one? Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
Setting up miles from the hole.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Oh, this looks pure. Well, it's a bit disappointing. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Yeah, good putt. Well holed. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Yeah, that one will play. Rich, I know you love being here in Vegas, perhaps for different reasons than watching the golf tournament, but while we're here at the tournament, tell me a bit more about Shriners' impact on the game and this entire region.
Luke, I fail to see what you mean by that. I think Vegas is a very nice, wholesome city that I do enjoy coming to visit. But the golf course is fantastic. It's held at TPC Summerlin every single year, and it used to be the venue where they had the last round, but now every round is here, and I think the players enjoy that. I think they like being at the same golf course each and every day. They get a feel for it, and I think that's why the scores historically year in and year out are so much lower than they were in the past. I think it's a really good opportunity to go out there and make a ton of birdies, but that's not the easiest thing to do, is it? Getting comfortable making 7, 8, 9 birdies around. Some players don't have that comfort zone, and so I'm always interested to see the players that get into that zone each and every day and are making that many birdies to see if they can sustain it for 4 straight days.
Here we go, Rich. The back nine on Sunday. What are your thoughts so far?
Yeah, they're playing well right now. They're inside the top 10, and they're looking to continue that move up the leaderboard.
Looks to me, Rich, that this player has a ton of confidence. Put themselves right back in position to win straight off their last start.
They're going to have to make some birdies coming down the closing stretch, but they have a lot of good vibes coming from that last win. I expect more of the same this week.
Good shot there, Beamer. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's 1 stroke behind his rival in this event.
Oh, nice little sand shot there. Came real close. And this putt to move into a tie for first.
Surely it's going to.
That was a gallant attempt. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. That was wonderfully done. Sitting at -4. Currently tied for second. Well, good shot that. Right inside the range.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup. Oh, that was such a good stroke.
And down it goes. And that will take him to 5 under. He's currently tied for first.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4. 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water. It starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. And he's down there.
Well, by my estimation, they're looking at 110 here.
Well, they'd love a little bounce to the right here. That's well played. Pin high. That's the mark of a ball striker. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Trying to get to 6 under now with this putt.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
This one's tracking.
A par putt awaits. A good stroke. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you're giving yourself the right number, because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to 3-putt it. Be careful on approach. All this rough looks to be lush and thick, doesn't it?
No, this is like hitting it into a head of cabbage. I mean, it literally is just awful.
That's not the shot he was hoping for. Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Oh, no. This is nasty. Just no. It may not seem like it, but I think he'll be happy with that from that lie.
And a par putt awaits him.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. He finds himself in a share of the lead. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3 playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. This one might need to set.
That dog will hunt.
And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Currently 5 under for the round. The 15th at TPC Summerlin is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently in 4th place.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Oh, that's a ripper. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Oh, 13-footer coming up here.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
And with that, that's their 4th birdie.
With just a small sliver of a lead, this could go any different direction down the stretch.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Great rhythm on that swing. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
Man, people usually don't go that far on vacation. What a drive.
Opting for the 3-wood.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game. A bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
Ooh, right by the hole. This putt coming up is for birdie. Oh, what a stroke. And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
Gonna like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Leading by a couple after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 playing 196 yards. Jonathan Bird once famously holed out in the playoff here to snatch the title. The green shapes right to left towards the hazard, so make sure if you're going to go for it, be very accurate. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Honestly, guys, I stopped counting at 40 feet. This is way out.
Okay, steady now. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones. Right on 8 feet. Oh, just missed. Putting for bogey. Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest of the field there as they put down a bogey on the scorecard. And after that hole, they're currently in a tie for the lead with Bubba Watson. The 18th at TPC Sutherland is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. Well played, mate. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 155.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Lining up here for a chance to win the tournament. What a putt to make.
They've got this to pull ahead of Bubba. This rivalry is heating up today.
Big chance here. Oh, so close. Well, this is it. They need this putt to force a playoff.
Yep, tracking that.
Well, I love this scenario, Rich. They get to go head-to-head against their rival in a playoff.
Ooh, and what a rivalry this has turned out to be, Luke.
Well, Rich, it's time to find out who will win this in a sudden death playoff.
Oh, and this tournament deserved it, Luke. So good all day long.
Well, let's begin this sudden death playoff for the championship.
Luke, I'm ready. Let's go. Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
Well, what's your advice here, Rich, with the opponent so close to the hole?
Only look at the flagstick, look at nothing else. Hit your shot and hit it close.
That's inside the house of opportunity. All right, let's keep the focus here. This is to win the event.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Get in. It was on a good line. And now this to win the Shriners Children's Open. Bit too heavy-handed there. This truly is do or die. And with that, both the players and the crowd get to move to the next hole. Not quite finding the putting surface there. It's time to let their short game do the talking. A chance to chip in here and snatch the title. Ouch, that hurts. It all comes down to this. Make it, and the playoff continues.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
Oh, wow, if my eyes hadn't seen it, I wouldn't have believed it, Rich.
Painful. Simply painful, Luke, to watch.
Well, it's a scene you love to see, isn't it, Rich? Another victory going to the great Bubba Watson.
He's got all the shots, Luke. Love to watch this man play golf. Congratulations, Bubba. Great win.
Well, thank you, sports fans. Hope you enjoyed all the coverage of our playoff finale. And from myself and all the dedicated people at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Catch you next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Champions Invitational is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two go at it again. It was a great rivalry first time round, and now, more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
Rich, how do you see this one playing out?
Well, their last encounter, Bubba took them to town, so I think this player we're following has a chip on their shoulder and has something to prove this week.
No, you can't out-Bubba Bubba, can you? There's nothing elementary about this, Watson, is there? Can't wait to see how this rivalry plays out, though. Oh, well done. From about 200 yards out. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. I'm not sure that's what they had in their mind. That's further right than they wanted. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot. This would be a great up and down. Almost went in. So it'll be a par to start their round.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
Justin Rose currently on top of this one. And now let's catch up with John McCarthy for an on-course report. What can we expect from Echo Park Golf Club this week, John?
Well, Luke, one thing I can say about this after walking the course this morning, it's a long one. Distance off the tee, especially important here at Echo Park. Course starts off along the big lake. There are a few holes that hug the edge of this lake, not unlike a Bay Hill, but here you get hit with it right off the start. And when you get away from the water, you get hit with the sand on the sixth. There's a thin corridor of fairway that leads to the green that weaves its way through. I think there's 5-6 bunkers leading up to and surrounding the sixth green. And from there on out, the players are going to be on the watch for the sand because it's sneaky and it's hard to avoid in certain situations. It's going to be an exciting time here, I think, this week at Echo Park.
Rich, when we talk about the English group of golfers over the last 20 years, really Justin Rose has been the star of them, hasn't he? Major champion, world #1, Hall of Famer. He's done it all.
He certainly is that, and I have to say, he's probably one of the most resilient players you'll ever come across. As soon as he got done holding out that shot at the major championship years ago, turned professional, and went out and missed 20-some-odd cuts in a row, and never gave up. Kept after it, which that would have broken. That would have broken most men, not Rose. That's why he's gone out and become a major champion. He is such a force in the game. There's no reason why he cannot play at a high level for many, many years to come. The ball striking is phenomenal. I love his stroke. I love the way that he putts it. I just think that he hits so many good putts that just don't go in. It just kind of gets...
Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
Oh, a messy little lie in the bunker, but that is not a problem for this player. Yes, in the hole.
Here we are at the third. That's a poor lie. Will he be able to get out of here?
They've got to use all the bounce and strength that they can muster. This is sitting down.
That's not your best shot. You're going to have to use that same club. Okay, so that's step one. But now got to hold a mid-range putt. Let's see if you can make this and keep the par on the card. Like the look of this one. Yeah, nicely holed. That's a good fight back.
In trouble off the tee in that fairway bunker with that putt, saves the par. Well done.
So no movement there. He stays at even with the card. Here we are at Echo Park Golf Club, the 4th hole, and it's a big brute of a par 4.
Off the tee, your eyes look down the left-hand side and see 2 massive bunkers and obviously the water. So anything right of that is just fine. If you find the fairway, second shot is downhill just a little bit to a long, narrow green that has got bunkers down the right-hand side. Distance control with that second shot is absolutely imperative if they want to have a good look at birdie.
Choosing the 9-iron here. A quality shot, that. And now to Bubba Watson.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
This putt to join those amongst the top 10 on the leaderboard. Just didn't drop. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
Nice little par putt here.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. We have a par 3 on this one. Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
They've decided to club up.
Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th. Just a 4-footer remaining.
Better than most.
Well played. That's a good way to move into the top 10. He's currently in a share of 6th.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Second shot here on the 6th. Looks like you're going to need more bunker practice. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This is about 24 feet for him here. This putt to try and save their par.
Looking really good.
That was a gallant attempt. And unfortunately dropping back to level with the card.
Unfortunately backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Teeing off here at the 7th. Handy effort, that one.
Luke, you're awesome. I want you to know that.
Thank you very much. You're a gentleman and a scholar. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Currently 4 shots off the pace. even for the day. This putt for par here.
Looking good.
Solid par putt, that. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. And we've arrived at a par 3. Going with the 5-wood. Oh, what a shot. You'll take that. Time for the second shot at the 8th. He has this putt to save his par.
That starts off on a good line.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's one stroke in front of his rival so far today. Great stuff.
And after that effort, that's how it looks. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole.
Lovely, lovely rhythm.
This shot from around the 200-yard marker. Just 3 strokes back. He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Another missed green in regulation. They got to do better.
Straight out of the top drawer.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Welcome to the tee at this par 5 hole. That should find the fairway. Second shot here on the 10th hole. Getting ready to play their third. 4 strokes off the lead. Well, this will be a big birdie here. Good putt to make.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today. This is on a stupendous line.
And the rivalry seems to be inspiring this player to make some great putts. That will bring them closer together on the leaderboard. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently 1 stroke better than his rival and playing partner today.
So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Now 3 strokes back after that hole.
Well, now things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
The 11th at Echo Park is a par 4 stretching at 430 from the back tees.
Just a slight bit uphill off the tee shot. Find a spot at that far bunker, Luke, that you want to aim at and go ahead and turn it loose. From there, second shot goes over a nice little meandering stream that wanders throughout the golf course to a green, clover-like in appearance, but I gotta say, this is really one of the coolest holes on the golf course. I love it.
right into the water on that one. Playing their fourth shot. 3 shots off the lead.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
This next putt is for bogey. That's tracking. And that's a little disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard. Let's head to the 12th hole, shall we? And choosing the 8-iron here. A chance to go under par here if you can just keep the bogeys off the card. Oh, well played. This putt, a chance to move inside the top 20 on the leaderboard. Oh, that's frustrating. An opportunity to make a par here. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's 2 strokes ahead in this group rivalry today.
So no movement on the leaderboard, remaining at even overall. Well, the 13th hole here at Echo Park Golf Club is not as kind. A big hole at 504 from the tips.
Well, thankfully, it's slightly downhill off the tee, but yes, avoid those bunkers down the right-hand side, and of course, that meandering brook that is a feature of this golf course. Big hitters can actually take it over everything down that right-hand side, but that's for the brave few. Second shot, downhill slightly to a massive green. Just some big bunkers on the left-hand side, but plenty of bailout room over to the right.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing.
Long way away from the hole if they want to make the birdie, though.
Ooh. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet.
This is what they have left for par here.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Teeing off now on the 14th hole. That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. Henny, what does that lie look like?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut. This is not sitting nicely. That rough was thick. I hope that they're okay after that one.
And this one is for his par. Go to your home ball. Go to your home. Beautiful shot. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Teeing off here at the 15th hole. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. Certainly good at making the birdies, but let's avoid those bogeys. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this hole location.
Opting for the 9-iron. That was special.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Lining up the birdie putt here.
Surely it's going to.
And now to Bubba Watson.
Birdied their last hole.
Chance to sneak into the top 5 here. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. And now stepping onto this par 3 hole. Going with the 9-iron, I think. This one needs to kick left.
Now, Bubba's got nothing but respect for an approach shot like that. He really flushed that one.
Putting for birdie here.
Looking to drop this putt to be even with Bubba. These are on rails, looking good.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. It's time to check on the leaderboard. A long par 4 this hole. This player's got some lovely momentum coming off a birdie at the last. Oh, that was pure. A couple under at this stage. In a good position here, just outside the top 10. Going with the 5-iron here. Should find the green here. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here. With this putt, he'll go one up on Bubba. And Bubba, well, never count him out. He may be all over the place, but he'll get you.
Okay, steady now. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400-plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour. All right, one more hole to go. The 18th.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. 5 shots off the pace. And this putt for a final score of 69. Looking really good. And that's how he signs off on this event. Why not take another look at that effort?
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
Well, Henny, we saw some extraordinary shot making out on the course here today. We saw some phenomenal play when it mattered most. A win over Bubba Watson? You'd put that in your kit bag and take it.
Absolutely you would. As we mentioned off the top, Luke, this player was gunning for the fearless Bubba Watson, and they proceeded to beat him. It was a great performance to watch this week, and I'm looking forward to seeing where this player's career goes from here.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.
it.